Hi everyone! So I thought today would actually be a really fun day to do a review for you guys. Soobest sent me this wonderful, beautiful set of makeup brushes and I think they are absolutely amazing. But before I go into the fabulous details about these makeup brushes, I do have a special announcement. I'm letting you guys know that I have finally made it into a salon. I'm working on the beach in a salon, and so far the experience has been absolutely wonderful. On my first day, I was supposed to spend watching manicures and pedicures and watch the steps that my salon takes, because we're a concept salon using specific brands. And I literally was thrown a loophole and was actually had clients making appointments with me just by seeing me, and were like, oh, I want to have her makeup. So anyways, I'm not just saying this to really like brag, but the thing is, whenever I change like a career, a place I'm living, anything that I'm doing, it definitely does change your life a little bit and gives you different types of inspiration to create when you're doing blogs. Makeup definitely kind of parlays into lifestyle, and I tend to let a little bit of that bleed into my. So anyways, this was kind of a spur of the moment. I honestly wasn't planning to get into a salon that particular day, but there was an opening and I went and I got the job pretty much, and I had already applied before and they remembered me, which was nice. That's why I got the job seemingly quite fast. That being said, this is still, you know, a cruelty-free channel. It's what I love to do, and I'm more than happy to be selling something and doing something that I pretty much love altogether. So I just want to let you guys know out there, if you're kind of struggling with, you know, what to do next in your life, and my advice to you is go for it and just do it, because life's too short to not be happy. So I pretty much, I mean, honestly, things don't come easy for me. I've had to earn everything I've ever really had. Tooth and nail, honestly. I have the things I have because I wanted them so much, but I definitely earned them. So letting you guys out there know that the struggle doesn't have to be real unless you're working towards something fabulous. So anyways, moving forward, these fantastic brushes, let's go into the review. So the Soobest brushes are wonderful. It's a 10-piece set that comes in this gorgeous cosmetic bag. They are all gold and white bags. They're all kind of plasticky, but they feel like they're made pretty well. I really don't see that the binding on this would become undone. Maybe after several years and excessive wear, you might see some of the plastic continue to crack, but that's really true of any particular makeup case. What I like about this one is that you don't have to roll it up. It does fasten, and it feels fairly sturdy, and the slots are pretty easy to work with. They're not charging you a pretty penny for the bag. So I definitely feel like you're definitely getting more than you pay for with the bag alone. So let's get directly into these brushes. They're all synthetic, as you guys know. I only like to review vegan synthetic makeup brushes because I like that they don't shed. I like that they're affordable. I like that they're all made pretty well for the most part without the ferrule breaking, and I like the colors. I like the shapes. If I ever try to go back to using a natural hair brush, I don't like it. It's scratchy, doesn't pick up as much product. The bristles aren't as dense. They have a tendency to be made irregularly because you can't get the same hair from all different animals. So I like that there is very slim variance when it comes to synthetic brushes. So this is a 10-piece Cosmetic Power Kabuki brush and applicator set. It is called a luxury carry cosmetic bag. It's portable, obviously, very lightweight, beautiful to travel with. It is tested to be good for any style of makeup types. And of course, let us not forget that vegan brushes are hypoallergenic and are really ideal for people with any form of animal allergy. So first things first, the pricing. The pricing of these brushes is $17.99 for the beloved beautiful pink set with the gold handles, The white set is $17.99, also has the gold ferrule on there. And then of course the black set is only $15.99, as that's a standard brush color type, no colored wood, but it also still has the gold ferrule. So if you want to save a couple dollars, that's always an option. For a gift, I would definitely say getting the nice pink set is a wonderful, fabulous idea if you know you're buying this for a woman who loves pink. Most women love this 1950s retro style pink because it's not your good girl type of pink. It was a little bit of a unpure color in the 50s. And what I also like about the pink brushes is you can't lose them and you can't really easily get them stolen because they don't really look like every single other brush on the market. So regardless of what set you buy, the cost is right. At $17.99 to $15.99 for a 10-piece set, all made alike, it really is wonderful. Now, with synthetic particular brushes, they can be used for gel, powder, liquid, and again, as long as you clean out the brushes, they're going to be able to turn into a different product applicator for the next time you use it. You can use liquid on this today, powder on it in a couple days. Synthetic does take a little longer to dry, and that would be the only drawback of it. Now the brushes in the kit are all durable, very dense. You can see that the ferrule is locked in really well. All the brushes are going to give you maximum coverage capability. You have a maximum coverage blending brush here, you have a maximum coverage blush brush here, and a maximum coverage contour brush here, maximum coverage flat top Kabuki right in there, and then you have a nice little kind of pointer brush you can use for concealer, highlighter, or under the eyes, or whatever you want. You can just see that the density of the brushes is going to allow the makeup to be placed exactly with minor loss of product. Now, the brushes that come in this kit are all absolutely fabulous. And so what I want to do for you guys today is go over the shapes and what I like to personally use them for, as they aren't labeled. Now, brushes, really good brushes, really don't need any real labeling in terms of names and everything. The naming of the brush, quite generally, is a more, I guess, amateur, consumer geared based way to label makeup. When it comes to products such as MAC Cosmetics, who uses numbers, this allows you to identify a brush without necessarily telling you how to use it exactly. You'll see that brushes, when they're geared towards non-professional, such as Eco Tools or whatever, it'll be very precisely labeled. This particular brush set is geared towards professional grade, and at this particular price point, it is a steal because you never see anything marketed for professionals for this kind of money, unless you're talking about getting it on Camera Ready Cosmetics, which sometimes you'll find amazing deals on there, but not always on the brushes, if you know what I mean. Hakuhuru, Japanesque, and all these other great brands. While you can find affordable ones in the bunch, because some of them are non-label made, you can pay $17.99 for one single brush without a label on it, not a whole set. So this is the beauty of buying synthetics. A lot of people will argue that synthetic is never going to be professional quality because you can't wash and wear it as many times. A lot of people will say that. I have come to find that I can wash and wear a synthetic brush much easier than I can a natural hair brush because of the lack of shedding with a synthetic brush. I don't see the hairs coming loose. I don't see the hairs getting stained particularly. And I find personally that it's easier to remove product buildup from a brush that is synthetic. Sometimes natural hair, the hair on your head, can absorb shampoos, colors, and dyes very easily, and practically will just completely discolor and dye the brush itself. I had like a MAC 239 years ago, and I put a yellow pigment, neon pigment on it. I never was able to get the color out. It literally dyed it a different color. So very good for wash and wear. Removes exposure to dye pretty easily. You get a really nice slanted angled flat top Kabuki. This could be used for foundation or contouring, cream contour, powder contour, blush application if you wanted to. It's just a really good, easy use angle brush. I think angle brushes are very easy to use. They help you control the product. Everyone has their own opinion about angle brushes. That simply is my opinion. Here's a rounded top angled brush. This is more accessible for powders because of the rounded top. It helps kind of fluff and finesse those powders, so it gives them a smoother HD look versus the flat top one, which is very easy to use for liquids. You can use the round one for liquid. It'll give you more of like a sculpted, creamy airbrush look, where this would be more precise. And then there's this little mama. She is the round top little brush. She is kind of like a little round top powder brush. And then there's the angled one. So some people don't like the little cut, the angle. Some people prefer just to be able to do what they want with it. This would actually be a really nice blush applicator. You could sweep it on the apple, brush it right back, very easy. This will give you more of a sculpted look. And then you have the actual flat top Kabuki itself. One of my favorites for foundation is the simple, plain, to the point, no angle, little creamy, amazing face coverage product. It really just helps you press the liquid into the face. And what I also like about, of course, it's synthetic, it gives it a buttery look, and you don't need to take a sponge and try to give it that nice sort of subtle creamy look that makes it look like skin. Now, this little pointed guy, some people like to use right underneath the eyes when applying under eye coverage concealers, under eye powders. You can even use it as a pointed contour. If you had a very round face, this will give you that perfect like look all over. So there's a lot of ways you can use this brush. I just don't think it'd be very fun and easy to use for blush. And then you have the angled, fluffy, rounded little eye brush. This is a very rare little brush in my opinion, because normally you get an angled brush and it's usually kind of a flat paddle. This can be used as a packing brush and a blending brush, but you very rarely see a blending angled brush in one. So if you're somebody who likes that little tapered kind of fluffy brush, because it gives you that really kind of nice smoky eye look through the crease, this one actually might be a lot of fun as well. You can even go underneath the eye and, you know, pull some of that smoky eyeshadow underneath, and it will still be pretty precise. This one you can use as a pencil definer. You can use it to smudge eyeliner. You can use it to really messily apply brow powder if you want that like perfect Cindy brow look, Cindy Crawford brow. You can use it to help clean up your lipstick with concealer. You can even use it for contouring if you want. Not my cup of tea, but to each their very own. And then this next one is a flat top little brush. I actually think these are really nice to help blend out rough edges of eyeshadow. If you're somebody who's new to blending, this will be wonderful. It's basically like a miniature little eye kabuki, if you will. And of course, once again, anywhere under the eye. It is a very simple sort of finger precision brush. It is kind of like a little eye kabuki without the angle. So what you can basically do with this one is create wonderful art all over lid colors. Any precision work on the face with creams would be beautiful with this particular brush. Literally is just a little precision master. And then this last one is a very round, bold, fluffy blending brush. And it's very similar to the Deluxe Crease brush from Right. It'll give you all over, even blended, beautiful color. You can use it to buff out any hard lines. You can even use it to buff out your bronzer if it's looking a little, you know, stripey. Now, I usually am looking for specific shapes in every brush line before I give it a really great rating. And what I'm looking for is a well-rounded brush case where people can basically create very easily any look that they want. But I think one thing they can do, like I said, is in the future they can see what people think of between these two brushes, knock one of these out and be replaced with a nice eyeliner brush. Just my opinion, and not one of those eyeliner brushes that could be used for a lip liner either. Lip liner, eyeliner, slash, I hate those. I like those little bent angled liner brushes. Those are awesome. If that was in here, awesome. But I totally understand the point of this particular kit. It kind of is like, it's a Kabuki Masters kit, basically. These are all Kabuki brushes. So really, since it's considered like a Kabuki professional kit, it's not really fair for me to knock down any of the points at all, because it's kind of, it already kind of tells you what you're getting. I hope I'm still making sense. I'm just being nitpicky. I'm just really being nitpicky. But yeah, this is perfect for what they're marketing it as. And the price. It's okay. You get a 5. I like it. I really think it's wonderful. It's worth the price. And I actually look forward to using these brushes. The makeup case has been on, the brush case has been on my vanity since I got it, and I have been using it. And I could not wait for these to come back from the wash, from me washing them so I can use them again. I just like them. So, and I'm kind of picky about brushes. Just want you guys to know that, because I think I reviewed a brush set long ago, and I literally said, I can't call this a professional grade kit because it's not professional grade, but it's really great if you're just looking for inexpensive brushes. It's literally what I said in the review. They didn't have any qualms with my review, but if I had to pick between, you know, having like a 30-piece set that was moderate quality, or having this 10-piece set, which is excellent quality, I'd go with the 10-piece mama. Just saying. Excellent, beautiful, fabulous. I wouldn't mind traveling with it. And I could just stick my bent angled liner and brush in there and call it a day. So that's all for now, folks. I hope you enjoyed my review. Got a lot of use out of it, and I hope you pick up this kit because the link will be in the bottom bar. This particular video contains a featured item that was sent for review, but I asked her not to pay me for the review because I wanted to be honest. So I turned down money to give you an honest review that I did take the brushes for free. I hope you like the review.